Hey folks, welcome back to LifeWalk Wellness, and thank you once again for tuning in. Today we're going to talk a little bit about taking a rest. And what I mean by that is as we get closer to the holidays, especially this time of year, sometimes we forget to slow down and take a breath and take a little rest. And what often happens when this goes on is the universe decides to step in and take things into their own hands. The problem with that is that when the universe steps in to make you take a rest, typically the type of rest you get is not going to be to your liking. So that's what we're going to talk a little bit about today, so stay tuned. So as we get into the busy holiday season, and we're just ramping into it right now, but the rest of this year has been crazy. You all know that. So this holiday season is a little unsure, a little uncertain for so many people. And I think that's going to raise some of these anxiety levels. So now more than ever, we really need to be conscious about taking some time to slow down a little bit, think through what we need to do, and then we can get it done. So we know we need to do this. We know we need to slow down and not get so caught up in the hype of the season and in day-to-day life. So why don't we do it? Well, one of the answers, in my opinion, is that we just want to get it all done. You know, we are doers. We want to get the shopping done and get the cleaning done and get the cooking done. And we want to do all of these things so that we have time to relax. But that's a little bit backwards. What we really need to do to make sure that we're at our best to get all these things done is to make sure we're getting enough rest. Now that doesn't just mean getting enough sleep at night. It also means eating the right foods and staying healthy. But it also means taking little breaks now and then. You know, stop what you're doing in the middle of the day and just take a breath. Or slow down and go grab a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. You know, sit down and eat your lunch, especially if you're at work and you get like a little break in the middle of your day. So take these little pockets of time to make sure that you allow yourself to slow down a little bit once in a while. So how do you put this into your own terms? How do you take control of when you slow down and how you slow down and how you rest? Well, I have a few ideas. You may have a few of your own after thinking about this for a little while now. You know, one real simple thing you can do, especially if you have a very busy job, put an alarm on your phone. Have it go off every hour, every 2 hours, whatever you can do. You know, not everybody's job can allow for something like that, but just a quiet little alarm to go off to remind you, stop for a minute, take a breath, relax your shoulders, and just kind of get back into you. And then you can go back about your day again. Something else you can do, schedule downtimes as if it were a meeting. Now, how often do your fun plans often get sidetracked or overwritten because work takes over or grocery shopping takes over or the family takes over and your personal well-being time kind of gets shoved to the side? Schedule it like a meeting. Make it important. So that's something else you can do. Schedule dates with your person, your partner, your spouse, your special person. Maybe it's just you. I say schedule and not plan. Plans get changed all too often. Schedule it, just like I said before, schedule it like a meeting. Schedule those dates. Make sure they happen, especially if you're not in the habit of doing that. If you regularly have date nights and you're good with that and you and your partner are good with that, go with it. It means you've already got control of that part of your life, and that's a great thing. Exercise, meditate, take a drive, take a walk, have a coffee break, have a tea break, go out and meet a friend for coffee or tea or for a meal or for happy hour. And so again, you know, schedule these things in to make sure that they happen on occasion. Watch a movie. Now, I don't mean getting on social media and spiraling down a rabbit hole, because that can get your mind and everything all worked up just as much as work can. Pick a nice movie, something lighthearted, whatever your favorite, maybe your favorite is horror movies or romances or whatever. Pick a great movie and just sit and relax. Make some popcorn and just hang out and take a couple of hours just for yourself. Having all of these ideas is really great, but unless you use them, they're useless. So I'm putting out to you a call to action. What are you going to do to help yourself slow down this holiday season? You've got some ideas that we just threw out there for you. Now you need to make a plan of action. Decide which of these ideas, or maybe some other ideas that you've come up with on your own, you're going to implement for this season and going forward, not just the holiday season. We all need to slow down a lot more in our lives all the time. So make your plan of action. Choose the couple of items that you're going to implement into your life to help you slow down before the universe steps in. Share it below. I want to know what you're going to do. I'll share with you what I'm planning on doing. I do some of these things already, but there's more that I can do. I own that. I get it. We're all in this same storm together. We're not all in the same boat, but we're all in the same storm, and we all need to figure out how we're going to ride through it this year. That wraps up this week's Wellness Wednesday. And until next week, have a great life and do it on your terms.